Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I have another ephemera book that was delivered from Amazon and I want to share it with you guys. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this one. Absolutely thrilled. So this is Gnomes in Winter Wonderland and I love the Gnomies. I really, really do. Let's see if we can get this semi-straight here. And then I'm going to do a flip through and let you see what the pages are like in this ephemera book. So this is Collage Ephemera for Art Journaling called Gnomes in Winter Wonderland and Backgrounds. Maryme's Small Art by Marta Lakowski. And gorgeous. Look at how cute these are. So everybody loves fairies. And I have been a huge fan of gnomes right from the get-go. Gnomes of every shape and size. I just think they are so adorable. So to have a book of gnomes instead of fairies, I mean, to tell you the truth, with a lot of the fairies lately, I've been trimming the wings off when I fussy cut them, just so that I have little personas and not fairies. And the gnomes are more like that. They're just, oh, these are so, so cute. So here's the welcome page, and there's actually 5 gnomes on here to use. So she doesn't waste anything. Even the welcome page is usable. This is her copyright and what you can do with her images. She is very generous in allowing you to use the images and even to sell the creations that you make using the images. You just can't reproduce the images and sell the images. So these are some of her other books. She has quite a few out. I'm starting to develop a nice little collection. So here's some more, all the little girls so far. And then some frozen flowers. This is very much like the Winter Stories flowers. These look like poppy heads that are curled up and full of snow and so, so pretty. They could be, what did somebody else tell me that these were called? Are they ranunculus, maybe? Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of them, but so, so pretty. And just to show you, here is a frozen scene winter wonderland of poppies for the background on all of these pages. How wonderful. And I have to say, I really love this background. I have no idea what these are. They're absolutely stunning. There's a little house, almost like a little adobe house or something, just a flat roofed house with the mountains in the background and this flat foreground. Kind of has a little bit of a Nevada theme, maybe? Is that really a stretch? So we have some phrases and 2 backgrounds here. These 2 backgrounds would be the absolute perfect size for some tags. In fact, I might do that shortly. It's been quite a while since I've made some tags. I could cut my tag blanks from cereal boxes, use these backgrounds and make sure that I do them this size so I get as much of this image as I possibly can and make a pair of really beautiful tags. And again, look at these. Like there's 4 separate images here. Oh my gosh, they're so, so pretty. I love her backgrounds. They are just stunning. I'm starting to get to the point where I go to make a background, a mixed media collage background, and I just think, why bother? Let's just open a book and find something that's cute and start with that. It just makes my art creations. I'm going to call it art. I mean, it's cut and glue, it's collage, but it's still collage art, right? Just because she makes it so easy and has all these coordinated books. So these are teeny tiny, like really teeny tiny, but so cute. Wouldn't it be cute to use a wreath or to do a background of a wreath? You could do a watercolor wreath. You could cut one from a magazine or something like that, and then cut all these little gnomies. There's little boys and girls, and fussy cut all of these and put them on a backing and then put them all around your little wreath type of thing. That would be a really cute page. Oh my goodness. These are stunning. Everybody loves mushrooms anyway. The pale pastel pinks are gorgeous. The frozen flowers and bits of foliage are perfect. And then to have the music notes, absolute perfection. You could not collage a prettier background yourself. And then some of the larger images. My gosh, look at her. Look at her. She's beautiful. And all these little bubbles, you could just cut these little bubbles out and stick them all in random pages all around a page just for effect, and they would be so pretty. And like, look at this. Like, what if you put her on this background and put something up in the sky up here that she's looking at? Like, she would go with that background. Like, it's like she was meant to go on that page. You don't have to search for an image and a background that go together when you get these books. And this makes me happy. I love, love, love this. Frozen flowers. So for so long, I've been doing collage pages and journal pages for winter and never put any florals into them. And since I started getting these last few books, there have been all kinds of these frosty flowers that are absolutely stunning. And I love florals so much. I try to incorporate them into as many pieces of collage art that I create, as many as I can. And to have ones for winter, specifically for winter, it just makes my heart happy. And some gloomy winter day backgrounds. This one almost looks like a little haunted house. That is so cute with the little dead tree behind it and the mushrooms, and it's kind of a, it's kind of a squiggly house anyway. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Halloween image. And then again, these full page backgrounds. These are absolutely stunning, and I love, love, love the big snowflakes just randomly placed here. I don't know if there's a tobogganing Gnomie, but it would go down this hill really well, wouldn't it? And then, of course, her window scenes. Perfect. So, so perfect. They just invite you. It's hard to explain. They give you a feeling of wanting to invite you into that house. The outsides of these windows are so pretty. And the perfect little ATC sized images. Way more girls than there are boys in these gnomes, which is kind of nice, I think, because traditionally all the gnomes that we see are usually boys with the little beards. And I really like the little gnomey girls. And I have no idea. This looks like something from a Dr. Seuss book. These flowers are so whimsical. Just these branches with these, they look like branches. They don't even look like regular flower stems. And again, I absolutely love mushrooms. So the mushroom backgrounds are some of my favorites, I think. Wow, you already have a gnome here. It looks like she's collecting a basket of ornaments for Christmas. So this is an image, of course, and then this is an image. Or you could put it all together. Like this could be the front part, and this could be like a background layer if you were doing a full page. Some little animals. What does she have? She has a little bunny. Oh, the chipmunk. The chipmunk. A chipmunk, bunny, puffin, a little rat, a mouse, a rabbit, a little bear, a bird, a little doe. This looks like a fawn, but it's got antlers. And again, looks like a fawn, but it has antlers. And then this little mouse type of animal. And it almost could be a gerbil. And this little seal. So stinking cute. I really do love these pages because I have a journal that is almost this size. And when I tear the edges of this size background, I have the perfect background for that journal. In fact, I just did a journal page in there. If you want to go watch it, I think it's my last video. But this is the size that I used. And it's perfect. Oh my goodness, love that one. Just love that one. And these little boys are so cute as well. I'm really glad our gnomes aren't the traditional gnomes with the big beards. Love the turquoise blue coloring on these doors. And oh my gosh, another full page that is absolutely fabulous. I love these houses that are kind of built into a hillside and then have all these mushrooms growing out of them. I think they are spectacular. Wow, this looks like it should be the image on the front of a Christmas card. It's that soft, muted, almost blurred look. I love that. This house is really cool. Oh, and the background pages, the full pages in this book are the best, I think, that I have seen so far. I mean, all her backgrounds are fabulous, but this book, these full pages, yeah. Some more of these flowers that are just the frosted flower heads. Love it because you can put these anywhere. And again, the backgrounds, this with the huge mushrooms that are bigger than the house and the music notes and the fir trees that are in the background. Oh, gosh, yeah, this book. And again, these would be perfect ATC size. Oh, what is it about the mushrooms in the winter images that is just making me swoon? It's the coloring, the pinks, the blues, the muted beiges, the off-white. Everything, absolutely everything about all of these images has just sucked me right in. I love her. Look at this. I was just talking about gnomes with beards. And look at this. But she's added a beard on this little girl gnome, which I think is the cutest thing ever. Wow. I don't even want to use this book. I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't want to cut this book up. Well, I guess I'm going to, because I don't hoard my craft supplies. But could I do something on a larger image like this and do them in 8x10 frames and frame them, put them in, or even a larger frame and mat them and put some of these pictures in so I can keep them? I'm going to have to see. I'm really going to have to see, because I would love to keep some of these pictures or put them somewhere where I can look at them every single day. Now here's a bearded one, and he is fabulous. Look at how cute he is. Another great background. Some more frozen flowers. These ones are different, with these little cones coming out of them. Really pretty. And another 4 split. And another 4 split. These would be perfect postcard size. There's nothing that says that your postcard always has to be done landscape. Your 4x6 postcard could be done portrait style, like this. I just have a greeting card blank. I got a box of greeting card blanks. And when you look at the size of the image on here, so that you could use these backgrounds as a starting point to create a whole series of these little 4x6 inch cards and do Christmas cards. I might just have to do some of those as well. I've done a lot of my Christmas cards for this year already. I did some watercolors, and I don't do that on my channel because I'm not a watercolor artist. I'm just trying to learn from someone else at this point. But again, I mean, look at how perfect the size is for the cards. I'll link where I got these blanks from as well. I got 50 some cards and envelopes off of Amazon. This is so magical. Just so magical. Lots of more ATC sized ones. And some more of these whimsical flowers, which makes sense. I mean, you look at these little gnomes and how cute and whimsical they are. It makes sense that you would have these wacky, whimsical flowers as well. I love the mushroom houses. And then this is a regular one with just a big mushroom tree by the door. But again, yeah, so many card ideas here. Just loving it. These are so, so pretty. These are the heads off of dandelions, and they're frozen and frosty around the edge. So pretty. Love this big tree. Could be used on a tag, but this is a full image, so yeah. And even this at the bottom, just like the paint swatches at the bottom, what a cool way to finish a page off. There's so much possibility in this book. Sorry, as I move around, my chair creaks. Yeah, I don't have my chair here. I didn't bring it with me. So I'm sitting on these wooden kitchen chairs, and they are a little creaky. This is a furnished rental that we're in. So she's really pretty, and she's not Nomi at all, and she could go on anything in any kind. There's a little bit of a snowy fleck around her, but she could go on any Christmas journal page that you wanted to put her on. These winter scenes are gorgeous. Wow, she's just beautiful. And she's so cute. So, and if you're a person that loves fairies, so here's the thing. Because these have, there's a bearded one. I was just going to say, because these don't have beards, but because these don't have beards, there are a few books that have the wings, just the wings. And if you wanted to add wings behind some of these gnomes, you could turn them into a unique fairy if you wanted to do that. Now here's two more of this sized image that would be perfect tags. I might have to do a tag video and make a bunch of tags. I usually do my tags and then just toss them in with people's Christmas gifts as bookmarks. Now, these are Gnomes, definitely. They're Gnomi mice, I think. Some kind of little Gnomi animal, but they are definitely Gnomies. So stinking cute. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at the flowers on the roof and then just coming down under the eave. That's beautiful. Lots more littles for those ATCs and little small pieces of art. These would be great as images on altered playing cards, the jumbo cards. I mean, these are small enough for a regular sized altered playing card and an ATC, which are the same size. These tunnels, they draw you in, all these things like this, because it's that tunnel that you just want to walk through, and you want to walk through just, the images are done so well, so well. These are cute. So they have these little house ups, attics, I guess, up here. You have to go in and go up through the tree stump to get into the little attic. I think that's cute. A few more bearded gnomes. This one's adorable. This is the cutest, absolutely the cutest ever. This is more of a traditional beard. Just the perfection in this book is amazing. I just love it. And this right here is the background page with its color. So when she does it on the back of all the pages, because you're going to cut most of this up. I mean, you might find a page in here where you're absolutely not going to use anything on your page and you want to cut up the muted background and use it, or use it as a whole. But she has added it in here without the color being faded from it. And this is gorgeous. And then there should be a bonus page. Wow. This is cute. I love the bonus page, always has a really great variety of stuff on it. I love this. I like this too. I love that starred dangle. She's got two smaller ones in here as well. This little girl is so delighted that she has found this pine cone. Look at the expression. Perfect. And then this is her information page. I'm just gonna hold it open here for a minute so that if you need to take down any of her information, you can. Thank you so much for joining me for this flip through. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you're watching. So comment down below, let me know what your favorite is. Is it the fairies or is it the gnomes? Or is it just the little people, the little personas that don't have wings or any of those different characters like that? Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love if you did that before you left. Come on back, see what I'm up to next, see what I'm going to use this book for. And I will see everyone in the next video. Until then, bye-bye for now, everyone. Have a really wonderful day.